Hey everyone, welcome back to Resin Me Up. We're going to pour in my new mold. I did want to show you that I cut this hole way bigger so I wouldn't, have to fight with trying to get that out of there. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to pour it in Plum from Octopus Fluid Inks, and I'm going to drop in a little bit of the Marabou Rainbow alcohol inks. So I'm just going to pour just a little bit of clear in there first. And we got a couple bubbles. Of course, it's brand new shiny mold. So there's always going to be bubbles, brand new bubbles. Brand spanking new bubbles. Okay. And I'm going to put the rainbow in there first, just a drop. One drop. And then we're going to add the plum. Come off of there. Oh, these bottles, I tell you. Okay. Now we're going to pour some more in there, but I'm going to be a little more careful this time because I did run this through my vacuum chamber. Because I don't want it to be heavy. I just want a hint of color. And I know I forgot my gloves. Don't yell at me, please. We're not going to fill it up because we only need to go up to that top piece. Because that's all the further that rose is. So it doesn't need very much. And that is it. Voila. Okay. Now we're going to let it cure. And then we'll be back on demold. Can't wait to see what this looks like. All right. We'll see you back. I'm still pouring wands. So next is wands. All right. We'll see you on demold. Bye. Good morning, everyone. We're ready to get the rose out of here. See what it looks like. This bigger hole made it so much easier. Oh, look. Isn't that pretty? Perfect. I did get a bubble there and a bubble there, which I should have probably stuck my silicone thing in and around there. But how pretty is that? Very pretty. Very nice. Let me get a piece of white paper so we can see, since I made it so transparent. There. Isn't that pretty? And you can see some of the rainbow in there. Aw, so pretty. Now I can fix those little bubbles. So let's do that real quick. Let me trim these edges because they're a little sharp. Just on those edges right there. And what's nice is this little flower can be used for anything. This is what, if I would have got on it a while back when I made my mother-in-law's little tray, this would have been perfect for that. For Mother's Day. Sorry guys, my husband is mowing and Milo does not like mowers, so he's going insane right now. Okay, so that takes care of that. So now I'm going to show you how to fix these little bubbles on the edges, and we're just going to do that with some UV resin. Let me pick up this stuff off the table here because I'm just going to put my UV resin right on the table. Oh gosh, you guys, I've been making wands and making wands and making wands. She needs them by today or tonight, so I have been just making and making and making and making wands. Okay, so we're just going to get us a little stick here and some UV resin and my UV flashlight, and I'm just going to put a little bit of UV resin right here on the table because it'll come right up, and right there is where the bubble is. So I'm just going to take a little bit of UV resin and put it right in there. And most of you have seen me do this, but for any of my new subscribers, which I do have quite a few new subscribers that are just getting into resin, and so we're just going to show them how to fix these. Very simple. And if you get any overflow, just take a little micro brush here and just wipe that off. If you get too much, and then just take your UV flashlight, cure that real quick, because basically what you're doing is kind of building it up right there. You're going to cure that up. And you can see where it's bright purple. I'll just need just a tiny bit more. On there. And it doesn't take very long. Just a tiny bit more. Just to build that up right there. Grab it. Just make that around that corner right there. Yeah, that would be him. He's not a fan of mowers or any equipment whatsoever. So if you can hear that, I apologize. And then we're going to cure that. Trying to keep the light away from that UV resin down there. Next time I'll remember to go around with my silicone tool around those edges down there so I don't get bubbles down there.
Motion detected at the front door.
So there's that one. Now we're going to go over here to this one and do the same thing. Just drop in that little bubble right there. Some of the UV. Build up that little spot. Clean up any excess that's dripping out. Just like that. And then cure. This time I got the whole thing. So I don't have to add any more. It was more of a side bubble than anything else.
Motion detected at the front door. Motion detected at the front door.
And now, if you really wanted to dress this rose up, like if you were going to use it in a project or something like that, let me show you what you can really do to dress this rose up. Wipe this up before I go any further. You could take a gold pin or silver. In this case, I'm going to use gold. Or you could take foil. You could put some gilding glue on these and let that dry. But for this purpose, I'm going to use a pen just because it's easier and faster. I think this one's almost empty. Let me get a better one here. I have so many of these pens. Don't know which ones are empty and which ones aren't anymore. And you can use any color. You can use gold, silver, white, black, whatever, bronze. Doesn't have to be, just depending on what your project is, but I'm going to use gold in this instance. And there you have it. Doesn't that look nice? And like I said, you can use any color. You don't have to use gold, but I thought gold would look nice. So there's my rose mold. What do you guys think? Didn't it turn out nice? And of course, you can make your rose any color. You don't have to make it transparent. You can make it solid, you know, whatever color you want. Yeah. I like it. It turned out really nice. All right, y'all. Well, leave me a comment, hit that like button, and uh, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you really should, because, you know, I'm always doing something different on this channel, always. And yeah, but I would like to know your thoughts on the rose mold, and if you'd like to see it done in any other colors, just let me know. I chose to do it, you know, in the transparent, but if you'd like to see it in another color, leave that in the comments as well. And just to let you guys know, we are leaving tomorrow for Indiana for Riley's Nationals, and I will probably be going live quite a bit during this event, because I want everyone to see the process that we go through when we go to these events. Plus, I want you all to see what Riley does. And that's the least that I could do to for everyone that's donated and everyone that's cheered her on all these months, you know, that she's been working up towards this goal. And so, and it's just going to be impromptu. I don't know if I'll be able to announce anything prior to. So be on the lookout. Make sure you turn your notifications on, because if you've got your notifications on, then you'll get notified that I'm live. So this is going to be in Indiana at Notre Dame. So when Riley does an event, I'll probably go live so that you guys can watch her. And don't be surprised if she might be a little nervous, because this is a huge event. And so anyway, but I just wanted to let you guys know. I was going to also leave something in the community tab as well. So just look for any impromptu lives. And if you can't join the live, then, you know, you can watch it back later. That's fine with me. But I just wanted to share, you know, that I'll be doing quite a few lives, impromptu lives, while we're up there, because it's a week long. It starts on Monday and goes to Friday. So, because it's just something I wanted to do for you all, because you have supported her so much during this time. So, and for any of my new subscribers, this is my granddaughter. She is in competition twirl, and we held several auctions to raise money for her to go to nationals, which is in Indiana at Notre Dame. And so we leave tomorrow, and we'll be headed there. So that's what the lives will be about, for anyone that doesn't know and who has just become a new subscriber on my channel. So yeah, so there you have it. And here's my rose. All right, everyone, remember, stay creative. Stay, oh my God, I have all this on my brain. I just totally forgot my ending. Oh my gosh, I'm not even going to worry about it. So, yeah. So everyone, we'll see you on the next one, and we'll see you when I get back. So love you all. Bye. You know what? I just remembered, I kept telling you guys I was going to show you my snake, and I kept forgetting about it this whole time. Because remember the other day I said I had made all those snakes for Oakley? Well, here's that snake. Ain't it crazy? I brushed it in the dark green intense chameleon powder from Let's Resin. So that's what it looks like. Never in a million years did I think I would ever do a snake. But yeah, there it is. Crazy. All right, y'all. That's the snake. I just was putting my rose over there and seen it, so I thought I better show it to you guys because I did promise you guys I would show it to you. So, all right. See y'all. Bye.